Alright, I'm Matt and this is the Duskers Daily Challenge for the 24th of April 2018. Today we've got Motion, Ship Surveyor and Below Average Drone Health by 30 points. We're also on a pretty big ship, a Medical A with 3 infestation types. Now that's going to be a problem, isn't it? At least we've got an open room. Oh, and the defense command. And a defense somewhere in here. There's only a single defense on the whole damn ship though. Or, possibly not. Possibly... I've got to be joking. There might be more defenses on this ship. Just not anywhere where we can see them. Okay, R-17 is safe. That is E-41. Safe from moving infestations, but not from slime, which is an infestation today. Great! Oh boy. Wait a minute, No, we had no further... I was wondering if we had any further infestation types or any further terminal commands is actually what I meant to say. Okay, we should be seeing whatever is in here, if there is in fact anything. There is not. There is slime. And that's bad, because I just missed the timer by 5 seconds. And let me guess. Oh, okay. Them's the good news. Right, this is not good. Well, R10 is safe for now. Okay, we've got a leaper here. So, let us see if we can do this. It's not ideal, of course, but we might be able to get rid of that leaper. There we go. Right. That's a bit better. How's R2? R2 is safe. That's good news for a change. And another defense command. Uh-oh, 15 seconds. Let's hope 2 doesn't get stuck again. Of course it does. Right. Line? No. Okay. D9 and D23. R15, R17, R19, we know that. D23. Flag R2 as well. I'd like some way to kill that infestation over there, but okay, R7 is safe. Good news. Oh, this is even better news. Also, I realize now. I can vent out R15, which would solve a problem. D15, A4. Well, that broke R14, or D36 rather, but I don't care about that too much. Oh crap. A4. Don't spawn right on the amok. That is all I'm asking. Now R9 would be fine. But R21, well, that's not too bad either. So how are we doing for slime in here? You're not getting any. What the hell is going on today? Of course there are no further defense turrets, because why the hell would there be? Why would any rooms have any, what are they called? Any good motion signals? If we're getting a signal, or if we're getting a slime on D14, we're in trouble, but should be fine. Okay, what the hell is going on with the slime today? Come on, move out, please. Gotta be a leaper as well. D21. Okay, yeah, nothing doing there. Time. D21 again. I want to move that leaper back into R17. There we go. And that means that this room is also safe. From moving infestations at least. Another terminal. Again with defense, but that doesn't do anything for us. Everybody out. just want to motion this room again. Oh! Hi Ian, what do you have? You have, ooh, 2 mines. That's actually pretty good. 19. Auto-navigating because I know there's nothing bad in here. Speaking of bad, R18 is also safe. How about you grab one of the mines? A3. Should have done this earlier possibly, but whatever. There's the destroyed ship upgrade right here. It's okay. And a firmly installed one, of course. R12 is decidedly not safe. So, how do we continue from here on out? I'm thinking, well, we can go into R19 and see if we can get whatever is in R16 over to R18. We can also wait. R19 is also scannable. A4. That means we can empty R12 into R11 and 16 into 19. There we go. So 20 over there, 32 over there. And that's just about at 13 minutes. Come on. Right. Those are moving infestations. Now if there's a swarm, there's slime, but that was a spawn. Alright. Of course. Of course. Question is, oops. Still doesn't sound like a swarm. Time 14:05. And the thing is, I do want to kill stuff. Oops. I do want to kill things. The problem is, of course, that I can't be sure when enemies are in R13. Well, I kinda can. Right. Come on. Oh, right. Give me a minute. Right, that's taken care of. Now, let me see. I'm thinking about using a mine on that R2 guy. A4. A2 is failing again. That's fine, mostly. Dropped it right in the middle of R5. That's good. Thing is, E23. The thing is, if it kills, if the mine kills the enemy, it was a sentry. If it doesn't, okay, it was a sentry. So we've got all the infestations except Swarm today. Oh. And we have slime in this room. Finally a slime spawn that I could bait. Alright. Vent R5 via A4. Time. Let's leave here. The question is, we have two enemies between R11 and R12. Let's not use two for that. We can use one. I want to see if I can bait slime spawn, or if I can bait, yeah, slime in here. No, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to type time. The other question is 2, 5, and 9. 5 is kinda bad. 2 and 9 is survivable. Oop, I don't miss the slime, and that should be my third spawn. A1. How much time do we have? 3 minutes. Okay. Hey. That was in fact not quite as planned. I need R7. Also, there's another generator somewhere, probably in R4. Could be R8 though. Vent A3 via, no, R18 via A3. That's what I wanted to do. A2 is failing once again. I'm gonna go off the assumption that we did get all of our slime spawns. R10 is scannable. Good. means we're gonna drop a mine right in here. And open D30. The thought being that if the R11 enemy dies, it does not. We can collect it, and if it doesn't, we can shuffle it over into R15. However, there is that asteroid strike coming in, which I want to avoid getting hit by. With the theory of D23 getting blown open, how could we continue? Somewhere along, not at all, what do you think? Dock A2, flag R11 and R10. The Libra is somewhere between those two. Okay, the asteroids all failed to collide. I'll take that. Also, this is taking quite a while. Now, this may partly be due to me going very slow. D26. For the purposes of playing it safe. But on the other hand, it's not the safest ship as is. 4, light R7. Everybody goes to R7. I could go into R8, in fact. D35, flag R10. Okay, this is not the room with the next enemy. Right. With the next generator. It was a room with an enemy. Now this is where it gets tricky, because I have to wait for something to sneak up on me, pretty much. The thing I don't like doing. I'll still do it, of course, but I don't like doing it all the same. I think we're safe though. Oh, I was about to say, where's the next generator, but here it is. Okay, R3 is safe, so is R21, but... that's a given, seeing that there... Well, it's not exactly a given. There might be... slime, of course, and there might be scrap in there. I don't think so. Now this is a problem. This is a problem. And of course there is something in R6. The thing is, I'll have to vent out R3 if I want to get into R6. question is... Well, that doesn't feel like a sentry. Not at all. I don't think I can vent out R3, can I? Well, I might be able to. But that's a thing best left for the end of the mission. Unless I mess up the movement of this guy now, because that would mean I'm getting R3 irradiated. Which I just did. Right, so I think we're skipping R6. I should have in fact vented the R3 leaper, or the... I should have vented R3 with the leaper still in there. Oh well. Too late now. One room I'm missing. Nothing too bad. Venting would have been more trouble than it's worth anyway, most likely. Oh! So, right, there was that spawn. Right. And D21. We know there's something in R15. Oh right, that's a leaper. Oh, come on. D21, I said. Flag R19. This is less than ideal. Then again, we can vent out R16. Without any ill effects. That is good. That is very good, in fact. D10, NAV3, R10. I want to kill the R12 guy. Could have opened E32 much earlier. Whatever. Things have taken so long. A little longer won't make much difference. Motion. No. D30. Oh, that guy's gonna die. Told you so. Ooh, 3 scrap. Perfect. I can't be sure. I was thinking about using my last mine on the R17 guy, but I can't be sure I actually got him. So let us just go out and use the mine for the defense for the rest. Risky though it may be. Factory is the only one I don't have to get out. One goes through beyond here, D22, and B33, dog A2 once again. So, Leaper. Of course, that one I kinda knew about. Now the R17 guy. Last enemy on the ship. Last moving enemy on the ship. Probably a Leaper as well. That would have been 4 Leapers, 2 sentries? 5 Leapers, 2 sentries. Yeah. Because I'm very sure the R3 guy or R6 guy was also a Leaper. Being as it took forever for it to move into R3 and then it didn't even move into R21 before R3 get flooded with radiation. D18. Yep, Leaper. Just to be thorough. That's everybody. Well, except for the guy that I've kind of radiated. Nope. Brandon's gonna get stuck on the box again, of course. Just making sure about R3. R7? Oops, sorry. Okay, what? Time, not info. I took over half an hour on this ship. A little ridiculous, but yep, a Leaper. Nothing else that's moving survives radiation. There may have been awesome things in A2, but in R6, but I kinda doubt it. Maybe one more scrap, possibly 2, but I don't think so. What did we get? We got 13 scrap, no fuel, 1 drone with 2 upgrades, 2 mines. Could have been 1 more scrap from the sentries. I think I got them all. R15 is clear now. I think I got them all. Yeah, could have been 1 more scrap from the sentries, but that's all to be had without ship scan. Starting score was 500. We had a gain of 260 and 85 is 345. For a total score of 845. Top possible without ship scan was 865. Well now, I guess nobody got ship scan. Congratulations to Jiri, who got the same score as me, 845. Next Tolja went out with 835, which means he got the same score but took some slime damage. I do think. Dano416 got 775, Quietus11 770, Cobalt Commando 755, Nox 645, Becca Void 615, LB 562, what the shit? Humaniatic 520. Well, that's everybody on the friends list, but what the hell went on, people? Well, let me think. I got 5 scrap from the sentries, that's 100 points. So if you didn't get to kill them, you would have ended up at 745. All other things being collected. So everybody north of that killed the sentries, at least. Everybody below that, I have no idea. There could be, well, Slime was very shy today. It just didn't want to be baited. I think I did get 2 slime spawns, 2 targeted slime spawns, but they happened pretty late, I think around 10-12 minutes maybe. And there was that one rogue spawn or random spawn in, I don't remember where. But yeah, that could be an explanation. Plus, of course, there was that whole problem with the starting rooms being unscannable by motion. Which meant you either had to have the what's the word? Had to have the find the disabled drone, which was in a room with an infestation, and use the mines for exploration purposes, which means you would have burned through them quite quickly. What did I say? We had 5 leapers on this ship, and we had 8 mines, and you need 2 mines to kill a leaper, so one would be wouldn't be accounted for, plus of course the 2 sentries that we had. So I'm guessing folks took leapers to the face. The little trick with the defense room, on the other hand, did work pretty well for me. I'm not entirely sure what happened to everybody. With motion and the bad results, taking your time was actually the name of the game today. Of course, that meant you meant losing that top right room to the radiation at 6 minutes. And of course, that also meant you might be on the ship when slime spawns in. Plus, of course, I had that little problem with A2. I don't know where the failing airlock happened for everybody else. But yeah, surprisingly low scores today. We'll see if that changes until tomorrow. Well, if you watch the other folks' videos, you'll see that, because I probably won't be checking into yesterday's scores tomorrow. Well, I'll check into yesterday's scores, or into today's scores tomorrow, but I'll check into yesterday's right now, and not much has changed, I don't think. Knock and Ruven with 1115, which was the ship scan. Faxtologia also with 1095, which was the ship scan, and moving out and losing out on one scrap, but I don't remember which. It wasn't the radiation room. I'm sure about that, but aside from that, I don't remember much. And yeah, LB the only one who got the ship upgrade, and other than that, 975s. But yeah, back to today. As usual, I will put a link to a playlist containing the other players' videos into the video description, along with links to their daily challenge playlists. And with all of that said, let's see what tomorrow brings, and until then, thank you and good night.